What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new WWE Champions video. Now, this past weekend's DX Army versus NWO faction feud was actually a very interesting one, to say the least. I, for one, enjoyed it, even though it had its hiccups, because we did have a very annoying glitch that happened where basically as soon as your opponents were found, you would enter the proper queue for your feud matchups and you would be presented a opponent. And if you did not hit the exit out, you would have more than likely clicked select and got the wrong matchup. So you could have a 10K, 20K roster and end up facing a 50K, let alone a 100K roster when it was meant for your partner in crime during that setup. And I feel bad for a lot of people. On one end, some people walked away with some very easy points just because of the matchup presented to them. On the other side of things, a lot of people ended up, eating up a lot of health packs and faction tokens over this weekend just because they weren't aware of this bug. I know it also probably caused some tension with people thinking, hey, why are you lane jumping? Why are you line jumping? And it wasn't the case. Now, that doesn't get a lot of people off the hook either, because more than likely some people did still lane jump and line jump, and shame on you. Shame on you. But others who weren't aware of the situation and were so used, it became a habit of just hopping in, selecting an opponent, get your points, get out. Some people suffered a very cruel fate, and I hope that we don't see this again, because I've seen some screenshots of some matchups and it was utterly horrible. I felt so sorry for people, but at the end of the day, you got a good faction fan behind you. You were able to weather the storm and get through it. This was a very solid feud. At first, I was very hesitant and treading lightly, like I always do when it comes to Champions content, Aside from the glitch, though, it was pretty fun. Went up against a couple 5-star opponents, went up against some Sacos, some Hogans, came out on the other side alive and well, and I even had my very first matchup against Zombie Triple H's, and that dude is legit one of the most dangerous units ever. There's no way around it. I checked out Gearsan's stream, I checked out Merrick's stream, and dude's a piece of work. But there was one champion that I did want to go up against this weekend, and sadly I did not have the opportunity to, and that was the brand new DX Army, Shawn Michaels. Now, his tours are about to conclude later on today, so get in, do as much as you can. Maybe you raided the store and you got all those coin offers there. Maybe you were able to clear a lot of content with the faction contest so you could get shards there as well. Maybe you did some pulls to help out with milestone reaches. Nonetheless, very solid unit. A lot of people don't care for him, but in my mind, he's one of the most versatile units in the entire game now. Multiple move sets, multiple trainer and coaching abilities, especially with straps and medals and perks involved. I have to reemphasize this. Sometimes a champion doesn't always have to be the top dollar marquee unit. It doesn't have to be a Keith Lee or a Zombie Triple H or a Mr. Sacco to get the point across. Sometimes you just gotta experiment. Take your own path. Find your own lane and make that champion the be-all, end-all that many others might sleep on, but you know the secret. You know the truth. And DX Army HBK, hands down in my mind, is one of the best acrobats in the game. And if anything, if he isn't a top-tier offensive unit for you, he is definitely a god-tier farmer in the game, joining the ranks of Godfather for sure, okay? This dude is immaculate. He's a monster, and he will at least get you maxed out loot every single time without question, without any issue. So with his contest about to wrap up, with his tours about to wrap up, that Mega Superstar loot banner is about to be down. If you feel like taking some rolls on the dice when it pertains to his Mega Superstar Gotcha, by all means, you are not wrong there. A very fun unit. A solid opportunity this weekend to walk away with boatloads of shards for him to get at least a little bit closer to unlocking him when and if he ever comes back around. And I would like to see this guy. This is definitely a guy I feel that should be on future Player's Choice banners without question, without issue. Solid offensive monster, solid farmer. he's just a versatile unit, and versatility for me is key, and utility as well. The tag links with China and Road Dogg, the coaching ability, reducing red submissions. He's a great all-around, well-balanced and oiled machine, and I congratulate everyone who was able to get him. And just do what you can, where you can, and I hope that you have fun with the content that came out for him. Now, moving on, congratulations to everybody who got their very own modern era acrobat Rey Mysterio, Master of the 619. Went through the community pages, saw people doing the right thing, shout out Casey Platinum, presenting a proper page. So it's like, look, share your Rays here. Anything else will be removed. But it was dope. A lot of people were excited, and they have all the right to. Ray's a top shelf unit. Hands down, after a few years in the game now, he is definitely still an amazing acrobat. He's a guy, in my opinion, if he is your go-to acrobat now, this is definitely a guy that should be taken to 5-star bronze, in my opinion. Mine is at 4-star silver, and the story with him is still crazy. I was genuinely only missing a handful of shards for him. Couldn't pull them for the death of me. Then they had an opportunity to buy some shards for him, guaranteed. I took it, was able to unlock him at 4-star bronze. Then I was able to get everything sorted out for him. No, wait, was it 4-star bronze or was it 4-star silver? Either way, I basically got enough shards so I can get him to where he is now. And I haven't looked back since, waiting for a future kickoff top event so I can take him to 4-star gold. Because no lie, with Ricochet on my squad and now Ray on my squad, and knowing that we're about to get the gear for him, yeah, that's going to be a true game changer of a thing. Another solid unit. Another solid and amazing monster of a farmer. There's no way around it, y'all. Ray is a beast, and I want to congratulate everyone who got him. It was a different story for some people. Some people unlocked him and recruited him for the very first time. Other people probably got enough shards for him, and probably will get enough shards for him to unlock him at a 4-star rarity and get the fuse up for him as well. So this is a guy that's going to benefit your roster, hands down. The blessing of November 2020's Thanks and Tanks MLC, getting an opportunity at an absolutely free Rey Mysterio, Master of the 619, as a great farmer, a great acrobat unit and representative for classes and era categories, is a blessing with itself. We're also going to get the guaranteed Brock Lesnar, next big thing, Ruthless Aggression Striker, who might put in some work for a lot of your accounts, especially when it comes to the 3-star phase of things. 4-star and 5-star, I haven't seen any gameplay for him, but I know for sure when it pertains to at least the 3-star meta of champions, Brock is going to be the guy that's going to hold things down for you for certain. And if anything, you can always team him up with one of your other Ruthless Aggression era category champions, so you can do some tag match grinding and farming. So that's another option there. But again, we're about to get the Ray gear. We're about to get that regalia chest. I'm still prepping myself. There are so many good units within that chest, but I'm prepared to either walk away with X-Pac or Ken Shamrock. I'm not mad at either, because X-Pac was a guy, thanks to Black Ops back in the day, I was able to get him. Ken Shamrock, I was able to pick up from an in-store offer from the game a while back, and I haven't looked back either. Both great units, but there are so many others that are there that are amazing. Hulk Hogan, Kairi Sane, Farouk, NWO DiBiase. I pray for all of you, you're able to get somebody that you really, really want and need for your roster. Or if anything, you walk away with shards of a champion that you are fully invested in and all in for. But this Faction Feud weekend had its hiccups for sure. I hope we don't get that glitch ever again. It's crazy that we get brand new updates and it seems to be causing more headache than anything, and that's how it seems to be. It seems to be a continuous trend in champions. Oh, new update that's supposed to fix problems or bring in something new only brings in a handful or more. A lot of people are having issues with logging into the game. A lot of people are having issues during feuds with the matchups. It's just been a true headache. They finally got the faction store switched out, so your swag coins are gone. No more swag coins. They've now gone to the brand new currency, but the faction store is still not up and available, but you can still go ahead to the swag store and make purchases there. But I'm saying this, looking at that gear that they got coming for Showboat Charlotte Second Nature, I got a feeling she's going to be a goddess tier champion moving forward. She was already up in the top bracket at the beginning when waifus were introduced in the game, but now with these 3 gears that you can stack, because remember, you can have all your gear abilities active even if they're wearing their normal outfit. With all those gears, the bonus, the yellow gem damage, the multiplied gem strength increase, and the MP boost, you put perks and everything involved in a solid strap and metal combination with trainers and coaches, Charlotte's going to be a problem. And rightfully so. She is the queen. But I'm not even going to lie to you. We might get another version of Charlotte very soon that might be the be-all, end-all, and it would probably be modern era Charlotte, the queen. I could see it happening as a trickster. It would make a lot of sense for her to be a trickster. Who knows? Who knows? But for the moment, enjoy your brand new Ray. Do what you can for the DX Army HBK tours. Get as much clear as possible. What were your thoughts and overall experiences this past weekend with the DX Army versus NWO faction feud? What bugs have you come across? I know that a lot of people have said as of late that the gem board with no gem showing up issue, that's been resolved. I think it has at least, but it just seems like every single day since this latest update, it's been a headache and a half. But you know what? Bad times don't last, but champions do. And mad love always to each and every single one of you, my beloved hashtag champions fam. If you enjoyed the video, you already know what's up. Leave a like, and if you really rock with me, the bad guy of WWE champions, Zeke 4-0, please subscribe. Hit the bell for future notifications from this channel, and just be on the lookout for more and more content. We're going to do what we got to do. 900 plus subscribers, 1K coming. They don't want it. And thank you for everyone who supports me. Thank you to everyone who supports the champions community of YouTube content creators. Just thank you all for helping and looking out for us and supporting us and coming to us for entertainment to pass the time during some very trying and dark times in the world right now. Things are just getting crazy, but it's an honor and a privilege to be able to entertain you, educate you, enlighten you, and help you get a break and an escape from reality. And no matter what you're going through, just know that I am here for you. I'm praying for you. I want you to win. I want you to succeed no matter what. And let the good times roll. In the famous words of The Undertaker, let the good times roll. So, again, get in, do as much as you can with DX Army, HBK. Really wish I could have faced off against them this past weekend. But it just wasn't in the cards. The dice were rolled, and I never saw him, but it was definitely awesome to go up against Zombie Triple H, going up against some 5-star units and able to hold my own and walk out with the W. It's just amazing, man. Definitely was an amazing weekend, and I'm looking forward to see how things unfold as we get closer and closer to Black Friday offers, Thanksgiving. Let's see what happens if things turn around for the better. It's been a pretty meh MLC, but it's been a rock steady one as well. It's basically in the middle. It's been balanced out. We've gotten some solid content, but we've also had a lot of issues too. So let's see how things unfold as we gear up for December 2020. Can't wait to see what happens with that MLC. And again, what's up with Lacey Evans, Sergeant Evans? What's up with Feathered Fellow, Gobbledygooker? What's up with Apex Predator Orton? Are they going to show up this MLC? Or will we have to wait a little bit later? Nonetheless, y'all, mad love always. Y'all know what's up. And until next time, mad love always. Once again, stay tuned. Peace!